Yes, because I almost trip and broke my foot.
She's stepping over all her obstacles. With her kings and queens, she's short and spicy, short and spicy. It's the love of God. She's holding her own.
Welcome back to Short and Spicy Nikks. This is your girl Nikki speaking. How are you guys doing today? So guys, do you remember when I did that video, when your personality gets you gifts? Well, this is a continuation of that. So the seller had given me some tips on how to avoid the spearmint from spreading all over my garden because it's known to spread wildly. So this is what I did. Let's have a look. So I just used the weed whacker, weed remover, and unrooted those weeds, and now I'm just raking them up to get rid of them. Now this is called a planter, and I got this off of Facebook Marketplace as usual from a seller named Gustavo. Big up to Gustavo. He gave me 2 of these for such a cheap price. One I paid for, and then he gave me the other one for free. So go and check out Gustavo on Marketplace if you need a planter or any of these items. Right here I'm just checking to see how I'm going to place the planter. I'm gonna lay this at the bottom first, right? Right here, what I have in my hand is the landscape fabric, and I'm going to be using it to line the bottom of the planter to act as a barrier between the soil and the plant. It basically stops the weeds from getting up into your soil. And here I'm just measuring the landscape fabric to see how much I need to line the bottom of the planter. Yeah, that's the inside. Okay. Okay. Yes, because I almost trip and broke my foot. Right now, I'm removing my spearmint from out of the soil, put it away so I could put the planter in. Now I'm removing dirt from the area so I could make it a flat surface, and I will be using this same dirt to also put in the planter afterwards. Would you look at that? Wow, that's a lot of work. Now first I'm putting down the landscape fabric in the area where the planter is going to go. Next is to put the planter on top of it, and I will be securing it down into the soil. Now, what am I using to secure this? The good old hammer. Hammer one corner, hammer the other, hammer the third, and then hammer the fourth. That's how we gonna do it. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. Oops, I almost forgot. You guys see this silver thing on the corner of the planter? Well, it's spiky at the bottom, and that's how I'm able to hammer it down into the soil.
little more white?
Now let's really get into the dirty work. You get it? Dirty work, dirt. Okay, yeah. So let's get started with the new dirt. And then old dirt and new dirt and just watch.
Redlox killing it.
So we're finished with the mixture of old and new soil. Let's get our babies in. Woo! And I'm just adding more soil so that it's completely planted.
With them ear both. Y'all can do all things. Mighty. Woo! I can do all things through Christ who saved me. Hey. So we gonna get this baby. So take your time. Clean up this first.
So here's the finished result, guys. Look at that. It was so hard. I'm joking. It wasn't hard at all, but it was a lot of work, a whole lot of work. And ooh, I'm ecstatic at the result. I love it. I feel so accomplished. I feel like a real gardener now.
Redlox killing it.
Yeah, so this is the celebration and cleanup time after all that work.
Some more dirt put on it up.
Here I'm saying, no, I don't think the plant's roots are covered enough. I think I need some more dirt.
What?
Like, didn't I just wash my hands?
Bruh.
Why did I get it back dirty again?
Bro, there was already one more bag.
After this guy went into the garage, came back telling me that the soil was finished. Anywho, it was back to finishing the job that I started.
Now we're done. Now it's done.
Ta-da! We're finished again.
A few moments later.
Actually, guys, SpongeBob is lying. It wasn't a few moments later. It's 1 month later. Ah, look at my spearmint! Oh my god! ready to be cut and made for tea. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to make some tea. I love peppermint tea. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you guys next time. Don't forget, you're blessed and highly favored.